What is up, guys? Welcome back once more again. Say his name and he appears. Bokeh Garage is back, and it has been a while, guys. It has been a while. It has been a wild ride. It has been a wild. God, I can't remember the last time I uploaded anything. It's been like what, a couple months at least. So some stuff has happened in life. I'm just gonna get it out of the way. The reason why I haven't been making any content is because I had a heart attack. Plain and simple, because I have gotten out of shape because of work. I had a heart attack. High blood pressure, irregular heart rate, all that fun stuff that I know people love to have. So, I had to take a lot of time off for health reasons, financial reasons, all sorts of stuff. And now I'm a little bit slimmer. I'm still need to lose weight. I need to lose about like 60 more pounds. I was at 265, 268-ish. Now I'm around 250. So we're starting to lose weight. We are starting to eat properly. We're starting to work out properly, all that stuff. But because of the medications I'm on, I have not been making much car content and working on the cars much lately because I'm supposed to be kind of taking it easy, not doing things that are overly strenuous right now or that would stress me out or raise my blood pressure levels and all that fun stuff. But that we're not going to focus too much on that. We are back. We are in better health. We are in better shape. Figuratively speaking, we're getting there. But we are in better spirits is the main factor of it all. And, well, I want to insert something. We're going to start this off right now because I got some stuff out there. I got some stuff out there in the Bokeh Garage, of the Bokeh Garage, to show you that we got some stuff to work on, guys. We got some projects, and we got some stuff to have fun with. But in a little bit, I'm going to spice in also some footage because we got another car that's not out there. It's not even mine. It's at my friend's. Basically, I'm calling it Project Girly because she wants to make like the girliest car she can. And I told her the girliest car and shots fired, the girliest car that's ever been created, I know a lot of you will admit it, is an NA Miata. The NB is a close hard second, but because of the pop-up lights, which I love pop-ups, the NA Miata is by far, hands down, the girliest car. So, without further ado, it's going to be very horrible phone camera quality, but here is us checking out, sort of, kind of, not professional because it was done on the phone and done on the fly, checking out her NA Miata. Say his name and he appears. I have been gone for God knows how long, guys. Probably can barely even hear this. It's windy. We're in Sacramento, and I'm here with my friend. It's her birthday, and she wants a fun project car to turn into a girl car. And you guys will not believe what the hell we are seeing. Like, if you guys love Miatas, well, I hope you guys like this, because welcome to Miata hell, Miata heaven. I have no idea. I've never seen so many Miatas in one spot, and they're all NA Miatas. This one's got Koenig rims on it, guys. But we're gonna try and make a deal on one of these Miatas. Not this one, because no, not this one. It's a nice Miata as well. Don't get me wrong. I hope the camera. I can't switch the camera back from face cam, so hopefully you guys are seeing decent. That's a cool Miata as well. Like, you can tell this one, that's like a track Miata. Look at that. What the hell? Guys, what are those? What the hell kind of fog lights are those? I can't even see if you guys can see. There's some weird ass fog lights, but I like them. That's cool. And it's actually got the original Miata rims on it, so I dig that. Like, actual OEM rims. But that's not the one we're here to look at. We're here to look at this one. We're here to look at this white base Miata. I think these are OEM Miata rims. I actually have the lug nuts for that, which is funny. But it's got like a duckbill on it. It says Summit Racing, Tyne, even though it's not on Tyne coilovers, I think it's on Godspeeds. Boom, sorry for that jump cut, guys. I wanted to go back to the front-facing camera because I couldn't see what you guys were seeing. But here we go. Look at this Miata. So this is what we're here to look at. It's a NA Miata. Beautiful. It's got obviously got little paint imperfections here, but Actually, that's pretty solid. That's all. That's just flaking paint, guys. That's literally just like someone's crappy paint job, but that's really nice. It's all metal. But yeah, it says tying. They're not on tying coilovers. Summit Racing. I doubt there's a damn Summit Racing part in here. But it's in good shape. We're going to find out how good it is. It's got a racing seat in it. It is for my friend's birthday. It is her project car. She's going to turn it into the most girly uwu Miata you guys have ever seen. Which that'll be content for the channel. But just in case you guys didn't get a look at it earlier, look at this Miata hell. We got 4 NA Miatas here in a line. They all have their own different quirks. Like this one's got really ugly freaking rear, wind spacers valances. I hate that. But like, it's clean. It's got a cage inside. Really nice interior. God, gorgeous interior. Now, I've never seen these guys. Are these OEM? Because that's weird. I've never seen that. If that is OEM, that's fucking cool. But they all have it, so I'm assuming that's OEM to force in air, because I guess when your AC goes out. But now that we're facing properly, what the hell are those guys? Miata guys in the comments, what are those? I know they're fog lights, but like, what kind of fog lights are those? Those are cool. All right, and now we are back at the garage. We're back at home. Obviously, picking up the Miata was something that we actually did last week. Literally last Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. It's only been 5 days since then. The thing, guys, we didn't go over it too much. Trust me, we're going to go over it in future videos because that's content for the channel. You guys are going to have fun. But, man, that thing, it drives so smooth. Whatever suspension he has on it, the former owner, it's just the smoothest ride. The exhaust, I believe, is an ISR exhaust. It's really nice exhaust on it, like whole catback system. The interior is fine for what it is for a 30-year-old car. It's a 92. Again, we're going to have more information on it as we are messing with it. Tomorrow, I'm going to go teach her how to drive stick shift because it is manual. And that's going to be fun. So we'll probably film that. You guys probably won't see that the day after this video, but that is what the plan is. But you guys are going to have fun with that project. I'm going to have fun with that project. She was on the fence at first, but after seeing the car, after owning the car, she's more on on our side of the fence, guys, where she's like, all right, I see the car culture. I see the plans. I see the promised land. I can see the other side, and it's going to be gorgeous. But I don't want to waste too much of your time, guys, because we're not going to be doing car stuff today, but I do want to show you the new projects here at the garage. You see NRG seats. They're black with red stitching. What other car is notorious for having NRG seats? Because Honda guys love their cheap NRG reclinable street performance seats. Now, I got these things, guys, because the previous owner had bought them for a Focus ST, I believe. Yeah, I got them for 80 bucks, 60 bucks. I forget. I think it was actually like 70 bucks. I don't remember entirely. But they had the rails. He had the rails put on upside down. They were backwards on the wrong side. So he was like, yeah, they don't have a good time reclining back and forth and whatnot adjustment. And when I got them home, I was like, well, first off, they're backwards. And the rails on upside down. And you know how these things, if you guys are Honda guys and you know, these include little spacers most of the time for you to put between the seat and the rail. And the reason for that is because if you do not use that spacer, this thing has like no room to actually pull up to, move back and forth. Well, he had them bolted straight to the bottom of the seat. He did not have the little tiny spacers at all. So that rail had no room, that bar had no room to pull up. So it couldn't go anywhere. But I got them off of them, really good price. Obviously, next day, I had to order the actual, what are they called? The seat mounts. Seat mounts. Seat mounts to connect to the seat rails, to connect to the seats, to go into one of the cars that is outside. Now, I'm going to show you a car right now that is not for those seats. But, I got to show a little bit of American muscle love. I don't know if I got a lot of guys in the audience that love an American car, but this one's a project. So feast your eyes on a shell. Well, yeah, it's a shell. It's a rolling shell of a 1971 Mustang Fastback. Yep. We're going to have a little bit of American muscle on the channel, guys. Not for too long. We did have plans for this car. It is completely gutted. Like, completely. There's the body, straight, beautiful, immaculate. Nothing under the engine bay. It just has a subframe. It's on rims so it can move back and forth. But, like, body-wise, this thing's in fantastic condition. And it is gorgeous. Right now, our main project to do is we're going to take a wire wheel and we're going to sand off all this patina that's inside the cabin area, inside the doors, and we're gonna sand all of that. And we're going to use I forget what it's called. I think it's called like HOR 15 or FOR 15. I'll put a picture here if I remember. But it's basically like a rust preventative. You can technically put it on rust and patina, but I'm going to literally sand, wire wheel, clean all of it up, and then we're going to coat the entire inside of it with that. I think it's called HOR. I could be wrong. It could be called POR. I don't remember, but that's what we're going to be doing with the Mustang. We're going to at least rust prevent it from the inside because it's an old car. It's the oldest car I have to date. It's the oldest car I've had to date. No, actually, the 1970 Triumph Spitfire me and my dad have is older by 1 year. Let that sink in, by 1 year. So, we come outside, guys, and you're going to see a couple things that are similar. We're kind of like, boom. Try to be secretive about it. Try to be like, you got to build up the suspense. So we got the Subaru still here. And you may be wondering, why is the Toyota not in there? The Toyota's here. It's around the corner. You're going to see it. But obviously, you're going to see our next project car that is in between the two. So, you guys seen this car on the channel before. I've talked about it in many videos. It's finally here. I finally got to bring it home. Yes, it still runs. Yes, it still drives. And yes, actually, it looks worse than it was when we picked it up. But Project Work Truck, Project Work Civic is a go. Feast your eyes on this, guys. A 1996 EK hatchback. Now, I know what you're thinking. Because I'm thinking the same thing that you guys are thinking. That thing looks like a piece of shit. Like, we're all thinking the same thing. But let me stop you right there, guys. You guys are probably thinking, why does it have no front headlights? Why does it not have a bumper? Why is it so gosh darn dirty? I'm gonna tell you why. It's been sitting at ever since we freaking picked this thing up. It's been sitting at my friend's house for, sorry about that, guys, jump cut. So yeah, this car has been sitting at my friend's house for the last several months, and I've been wanting so hard to get it home. I've been trying so hard to get it home, but like with work, my health issues, all that stuff that's been going on, there was no time. But I figured now was the time. So we got it home. The Project Work Truck, Honda Civic, is here. And it's in good shape for the most part. Like, I know you can see all the dings and dents and whatnot. And no, it was not originally blue. I think it's red originally. Yeah, you can see inside there, you can see the red. But believe it or not, it's not fully, gutted or anything like that. Sort of. I believe the passenger side is closed and locked. You can see the really stupid job that the former owner did. Obviously, we need to adjust or replace the hatch. Like the hatch, it closes, it shuts, but we got like a little gappage here. And if the light was here, this side is actually like flush perfectly. So it needs a slight adjustment. He put a freaking EG6, the former owner put like an EG6 wing on top of the EK wing, which I don't know what that's about. Like, he literally used wood screws, T25s, to screw it in, and then he glued this wing on top of it. It's literally glued there, more T25s. But the problem is, he did not like move this forward. I don't know if there's a cover here, guys. Something like this gap looks like it should be covered. So I'm not too worried about that, because we are going to get the Type R wing for this eventually. Yeah, I'm not the biggest worried about that. But let me lift the heavy hatch. So interior wise, guys, you can see we got a whole Civic inside the Civic. So like the only thing we're missing is the bottom tray, which is fine by me. I'm actually perfectly okay with that. The reason is, since this is Project Work Truck, we're going to make a custom wooden bottom for the back of this. Like, we're going to keep our plastic trim here, but we're going to make a custom wooden bottom. Our tire placement for the tire is going to become a toolbox, a built-in toolbox, and we're going to have it so that, you know, I can properly use it as a work vehicle. But we got the bumper right there. Let me try to get in to the car without slamming the hatch. That hatch is heavy. I need to replace those struts because that thing is heavy. So, door cards on, obviously, if you guys know about the 96 to 2000 Civics, those things don't last. They just don't. The bottom parts are made pretty good. Those don't last. I'm thinking about getting the aluminum covers. Of course, we're going to have to cut out this, so I want to keep my handles and all that. But I also want to put like I don't know, a picture or something on this. So we're probably going to switch those out to the aluminums. Now, coming inside here, again, yes, the car does run. It does drive. We have a replacement front grille here. We have the bumper right there. We have our missing side skirt right here. All of our interior pieces are here in the car. They're just not exactly where they need to be. Like, this whole bottom piece is in the back. It's back there. The column part, I believe we have the top or the bottom part of the column. I forget. I hate this stupid arcade wheel with the quick release. We are going to replace this, hopefully with a Type R EK steering wheel. If I can find one for, you know, not the worst price ever, then we're going to definitely get that. You can tell it's not originally black. It was the gray and someone painted it black, which is fine. That's what we're going to do. It's got the SI cluster, which is freaking awesome. I love it. I do want to get the Type R center, though, because I don't like how we got SI there, and then bland. I'm going to get the Type R for that, because I like the Type R's center tacho more than the SI one. I just realized I don't know if we have this piece. I think we do, but that is broken like it usually is. We can probably source one of those, or maybe even 3D print a new one of those. I'm not too worried about that. I might even remove it, because I think there's another version that has a slightly different setup there. I haven't decided yet. But the one reason why I haven't put the thing back on yet, so originally I thought the wiring underneath this car was all screwed up, because I got this one wire here. I don't know what it goes to. Haven't tracked it down yet. We're going to track it down. But I used to think that this thing was missing the OBD sensor. Well, it turned out the former owner like shoved the OBD2 sensor like up and out of the way, somewhere like way up there in the engine bay or and whatnot. I guess to get out of emissions or whatever. But I found it, and I popped it back into our own little thing, because, I mean, sadly it is a 96, so it's OBD2, which means a person could put a scanner on it and find out what's wrong with it and whatnot. I'm okay with that. I don't care. And as you guys can see on the back, we had these Altezza style Fast and Furious freaking tail lights, which are gaudy and ugly, and I hate them. But they're dirty, but they're clean and not broken. I found these gorgeous, like JDM style with the red and all the big ass white right there. Gorgeous, gorgeous taillights that we are going to be putting on this car, because why would we not? Like, it's just, they're dirty. Don't get me wrong. They are dirty, but they are beautiful. And we got the headlights right there. Now, I got those headlights for a super good deal. I have not test fit them yet. So obviously this is a 96. I was told those are 96 headlights. I think they are. I'm like pretty sure they are. I'm begging that they are. Because I think the 96s aren't like, if it's like a 98, like the later year for the facelift, I think this is all smooth, like one giant smooth thing. But on the 96s, if I'm not mistaken, this is domed out slightly, which this is. So I'm hoping this is from a 96. I don't know if I can match the part numbers or anything like that to find out. So if you guys know anything about that in the comments, let me know, because I hope those headlights are for a 96. Because obviously, if they're not from a 96, I can't use them with the 96 bumper. And now we come under the hood. Yes, my little latch is there, or my actual hook is there, but no, the little latching holder is not there. I can 3D print one of those. I think I actually have some printed, because I remember I was going to go to a car meet and I was going to start handing them out to people who had Hondas, just because I thought it'd be funny, thought it'd be fun. But I need to mess with the wiring for the headlights. If I plug them in, they do work, but come on, man. I'm not going to have freaking wire nutted headlights. But yeah, there is a standard D16Y7. Yeah, D16Y7. So, you know, just under the Y8, so not a bad little engine, and it's got some pep to it. I do enjoy it. The suspension is shot. The suspension feels horrible. The steering wheel alignment is god-awful. It pulls you both left and right, and then it just needs adjustment. But the engine's all here. Now, there was no AC on this model from what I could find, and it looks like they took the power steering pump off. But then again, at the same time, I don't know if this model had power steering, because I tried to look at the steering rack down there, and I don't see power steering lines or adapters. Now, I know they're not exactly right there. I'm pretty sure they're off to the side slightly, but I think we have a non-power steering edition, which is fine by me. I don't really need power steering, especially in these light cars. When you start going past 5 miles an hour, power steering doesn't really matter. However, in a small, stupid steering wheel like that, it sucks. But in a normal size steering wheel, it ain't that bad. But I tried looking down in here at the firewall, and I could not see any AC lines. So unless I'm looking in the wrong position, because those are heater hose lines down there, I don't believe we have AC lines for this car. So it'll be an AC-less car, which is fine. I'm pretty sure this is like a DX model. I don't think it's an EX model. But it's fine. For the price that we got it for how long we've been waiting for it, I'm just happy to finally have it here. I'm honestly finally happy to have it home. But this engine is going to clean up nice. Basically, the plan for this engine, guys, because I know a lot of you are probably thinking, hey, you're going to swap it, you're going to B series, you're going to K swap it, you're going to H swap it, F swap it, all that stuff. Or you're going to turbo it. You guys, calm down. Like, as excited as I am, calm down. I'm not going to do any of that stuff to it just yet, because I want to drive it. Basically, I want to drive this specific engine until it dies. When this engine breaks down and dies and gives up the ghost, that's when we're going to B swap it. We're going to do a poor man's Type R with a B20 bottom end, B18 GSR top end, like with a B16 transmission. Like, we're going to do all that, and it'll be fun and it'll be glorious. We have, like I said, currently right now, the car runs. It drives, and it's great and fantastic, and I love it. It is dirty. It is crazy dirty, but I love dirty projects. Now, normally, I would love to wash the car like day one that we get it, but unfortunately, since we have the taillight missing right there, in there, I need to put it back on first, because I don't want water getting inside of my rear hatch. This thing has a lot of work it needs, interior-wise, exterior-wise. Mechanically, right now, runs fine, but it does still need some tweaking. It's got literally just like house carpet on the inside, so I got to get an EK carpet. There was something, it's got padding in the back from like a house carpet, which I need to do that. I need to put the rear seats in. I have the rear seats somewhere. I thought I had the rear seats in the car. Did I not put the rear seats in the car? Oh, right. the backs for the rear seats, because the backs for the EKs are reclinable. I believe on the sedans and the coupes they're not, so I had to get those specific. I'm gonna try and go and find a bench for them this weekend. But yeah, we got stuff that needs to happen, stuff that we need to do to it. It's a project, but we got stuff in the mail coming. We got a short shifter. We got like bushings. We got knob. We got all sorts of stuff for this thing, and we got a lot of products for it. I hate this. It did have, obviously you guys saw when we picked it up, it had a really stupid aftermarket VSX or VIX or whatever front bumper on it, but it's got the little pull thingies on that side, but there's not one on this side, unless that was it there, which is not even the right position, but whatever. No, it is the same position, never mind. But we'll take that off, we'll fix that, because the fenders are in fine condition. I hate these rims. I don't like these rims. I know some of you old schoolers may like it. I don't like them, but it is what it is. Now, when it comes to the Subaru, she still runs, still drives, still my daily. Sadly, she is still the workhorse. That's going to become the workhorse, thank God. So this thing can rest and become the weekend fun car. The Toyota still needs transmission work. We still need to take care of that. This thing still overheats. We definitely need to take care of that. But I think I've narrowed it down to what it is. Our water pump leaks a little bit. So I think the water pump, I have to check coolant at least every 3 days. It still overheats, but if I turn on the heater and run it full blast, then it goes back down to normal temperatures and it's fine. So our water pump's probably shot. We're going to end up doing the timing belt at the same time, because if you're already there, might as well do it. I don't know when the last time it's probably been done, so it's probably in need of it. Then we're going to replace, like, you know, the pulleys, because you might as well put brand new pulleys on. Pretty much while we're down there, we're just going to give it the overhaul. And I'm not going to be doing it because, again, I can't do a lot right now because of the meds and all that. I cannot, and I'm not supposed to be doing engine tear parts for a while. So we're going to take it to a shop. Shop's going to have fun with the Subaru. Then we'll get it back, obviously, with the guarantee and all that. Comfort of knowing it was done by people who took their time and hopefully know what they're doing. Because I know what I'm doing. And I'm hoping whoever gets to work on it knows what they're doing. That, however, the Civic, that's going to be all us, baby. This is all us. All us. That, obviously, the Toyota, that's going to have to go to a shop for the transmission. So that's not all us. Because, again, I cannot do heavy stuff like that, like an engine transmission right now. But stuff like that, getting that thing in a running, good, presentable condition, I can do that. The stuff I'm going to do for my friend's Miata, modifying it to make the girliest Miata, girliest car in creation, I can do that. That's the fun stuff. That's the good stuff. I don't really like messing with engines and transmissions, even if I can, even if I know how to. I don't really like to, because it's just a lot of work. It's heavy, it's stressful, it's tiring, and I don't care for it. I care for everything else. And that's what we're going to be focusing on. So before I ramble on for too long, we're going to go back in the house and go relax. So that's pretty much what's been up with me, guys. Again, I am sorry. I apologize that it has been months since I have made a video, since I have made anything. I thank you guys for still being here and being patient with me. I hope you guys are excited in the future for all the stuff we have to do, because we got a lot of stuff to do. We have to get back into it. We got to get these cars going. There's no real time limit on it, baby, but you know, I love my cars. I love when my cars are running. I love to drive them. I love to have fun with them. And I love a good Honda Civic project. This is like my 6th Honda. I've had a DC2 Integra. I've had my EG6 Civic hatchback. I've had my EK Civic hatchback. I've had an 86 CRX and an 89 CRX. So, like, that's 5 right there. That out there is Civic Honda number 6. And whoo, am I looking forward to it. Because if you guys are in the know, you know Hondas are so easy and fun to work on. Aftermarket support is bigger than any other car company out there. It just is what it is. Honda gang rise up. It's going to be a good time. We are back, guys, at the Boken Garage, where you're going to be seeing me shed off the pounds. You're going to be seeing me add on the pounds to my cars, getting the fun, getting this all out to you. I'm just so happy to be back. And honestly, I hope you guys are too. So remember, At the Boat King Garage, every broken car is an adventure, and that Honda Civic is definitely one broken adventure. So until next time, guys, stay safe. Later.